Hey YouTube, TB back with you again, and today I'd like to show you a little piece of kit that I carry with me most of the time when I'm out in the woods or going camping, things like that. And I picked it up about 2 years ago and I think you'll like it. So anyway, stick with me and I'll let you check that out. Okay guys, if you look over my shoulder, you can see hanging on the wall back here, I generally carry what they call a 3-day assault pack. I have several of them, and they've got camelbacks and all that good stuff in them. So they work really well. But I'm usually only out for, a night, 2 nights, rarely, but sometimes 3 nights. But anyway, I picked up this piece of kit I want y'all to check out, but first let me talk about why I picked it up. When I go backpacking, like in Colorado, northern New Mexico, and places like that, I'm carrying a huge, big North Face backpack. Weighs between 45 and 50 pounds. So, when you're backpacking like that, weight becomes an issue because, you've got your food, you've got your clothes, you got your tent, you got your sleeping bag and stuff like that. If I'm going backpacking in Colorado and northern New Mexico, especially when it's cold, which is generally when I always go, I'm not much of a summer camper. But one thing I always have to take is one of my North Face sleeping bags. Now I have 3 of these bags. This is a 20-degree bag. It's pretty old, but it still works just fine. And I've got a 0-degree bag, and I've got a -20 bag. So depending on the weather, what time of year I'm going out, I adjust which sleeping bag I carry with me. But as you can see, this is pretty bulky, and it's not heavy, but it's not super light either. But what I've got nowadays is something I picked up about 2 years ago, I found out about, that comes in really handy for me, especially when I'm just doing local trips around here or not going too far away, and I'm living out of one of my 3-day bags. And that is a product from SOL, Survive Outdoors Longer. And this is called an Escape Bivvy. And for you guys that are familiar with the military, you know what a bivvy bag is. Generally, you put your sleeping bag in it, and it's just nothing but just a cover. But this is a breathable bag, which is really cool. The old ones they used to make you could get for between $16 and $20. This one will cost you about $44, with tax and all that stuff from Amazon's where I got mine. And the cool thing about it is, the old cheaper ones were not breathable. So you'd lay there, zip it up, you'd sleep all night. Generally you'd wake up in the morning and there would be full of condensation all in the bag, kind of pretty wet sleeping, and wasn't really that comfortable. So I upgraded to what they call their breathable bags, which are, like I said, they're $40, and with tax and all that, about $44 I think I paid for this one. But let's check it out. Super lightweight. They work really well. As you can see, it's green on the outside. Now, I'm 5'8". I weigh about 154 pounds, and this bag works great for me. I always make it a habit to really warn big guys, because, like I said, I'm 5'8", 154 pounds. But you can see, there's pretty good width on this bag. It's not super skinny, it's not tight on you. But I'm not 6'2" and 230 pounds, so it's very comfortable for me. It's plenty of room. This bag has a nice zipper on it. It's a 3/4 length zipper, goes 3/4 of the way down the bag. As you can see, it's green on the outside and it's a silver reflective material inside. But they work really well, and because the new bags are breathable, that condensation is not going to build up inside of your bag. I've taken this one down to about 36 degrees, and all I wore other than just my pants and my shirt was a hoodie. And I crawled in this guy, went to sleep, slept all night, and was perfectly fine down to 36 degrees. They work great. If you want to go colder than that, put on some fleece pants, a fleece pullover, long sleeve, and you're going to be able to take this down probably below, a little bit below freezing, maybe 30 degrees. But that's going to keep you warm in this bag. These bags work really well. They really reflect your body heat well. And generally I have a ground cloth underneath it, which also reflects heat. So that works really well. But anyway, let's go ahead and climb in this bag and check it out. Like I said, it's got a really nice zipper on it. Now this bag also has a hood on it, which tends to work really well. So I get way down in the bag here. Let's see if I can get a handle on the hood. There we go. So this hood comes up over your head, and over here on the side, it's got a nice cinch on it, so you can cinch it down and you can tighten it up. Once you get it up around your head, you can tighten it up. So that's going to cinch around your head pretty good. So you can stay really comfortable and warm at night with this, and you can cinch it all the way up down to where just there's a little bit of your face coming out. And the other side of the cinch strap also will cinch this bag down around you if you want to tighten that up as well. But the SOLs work really well. I'm not going to stay in this very long because it's going to heat up pretty fast. But anyway, for 40 bucks, they're hard to beat, and I'm already heating up. So it shows you these guys are really warm, and they work well. They're hard to beat, they work great. I really like them. It's a great piece of kit. I've slept in my REI one-man sleeping bag, and I've also slept in my REI tent with just using an SOL bag, and it works just fine. I also sleep sometimes under just a tarp, which is a 7x7 square tarp, and I make a plow point or a diamond shelter out of that, and then I'll lay my ground cloth down, which is also reflective. So the reflection from that of your body heat, along with the reflective inside of the SOL bag, works really well to keep you warm at night. But anyway, I want to just let y'all check that out. They're a good deal. I use them a lot. Really like them, and I wanted to share that with you guys and pass that on. So check out the SOL Bivvies. They're pretty slick. I really like them. Thanks for watching. Like my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video, and thanks again for watching.